Well, good good morning, everyone. Jerry here. It is let's see, it is Tuesday morning, so it is question and answer time. This is a time that you can go ahead and ask me a question, and I'll do my best to answer it. And questions should be focused around cruising in French Polynesia, maybe places to stay for a pre or post cruise, or general information about the islands. So you can contact me two ways. You can do it by the phone number, which I will put up. And let's see. There it is right there. To ask me a question, you can call there. You can also use the chat. I'm going to put it up here just so I can see it here. I can do the chat here. So you can chat under live chat under Facebook, under the YouTube. You can ask me a question there. So you have two different ways to be able to contact me with a question. Either call me and I'll put you live on the air with me. Again, if you're going to do it by a phone call, make sure you're not on speakerphone because you'll get an echo. Or you can just text me right here on YouTube. So again, on these ones on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which are just simply question and answer times, I will, wait 10 minutes here and talk a little bit. Hopefully we'll have a phone call or two, and I'll try to answer those. But if nobody asks a question in 10 minutes, I'm going to go eat my breakfast. So again, you can call me there, 805-320-0930, or you can ask me a live chat question on my YouTube channel here. So, hey, I know you're all wondering, what in the heck is that there? This is the Mai Tai Boutique Resort on the island of whewn. And it's one of my favorite places to take pictures there because it's just so Polynesian. And I love it, just walking around the lagoon, cute little beach, in walking distance of the little community of Fare. So if you're on a cruise ship, you actually can take the, usually they'll have a provided shuttle from the Maury Bay taking you into Fare, and from there it's an easy walk to the Mai Tai Resort here if you want to take some great pictures and so forth. Okay, I don't see any questions. No one's called in. And again, if you've got a question, 805-320-0930. I'll do these on Tuesdays and Thursdays where it is a question and answer time only. And then, of course, on Saturdays, I will open it up for question and answers as well as doing a presentation of, my 35 trips to French Polynesia. I have thousands and thousands of pictures and videos. So I will share those on Saturday, but not on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday is simply for question and answers. So hopefully someone's going to give us a question here. I'm still looking here. I see some people watching, but no questions yet either on the chat or by phone call. Let me tell you a little bit about my story here a little bit while we're waiting to see if we're going to get a question or not. My better half, Zelle, she had been to French Polynesia about 4 times in the 1990s. I had never been. So I met her in the end of the 90s, and I knew this was her happy place. And so I said, when I asked her to marry me, I said, marry me and I'll take you to French Polynesia every year. And she said, yeah, right, because we had kids and everything else. I got a little echo here. Let me make sure my volume is off here. Mute. There we go. And so, of course, she said yes. She said, where do I sign? And so she didn't think I was going to be able to keep my promise because I had a couple of young kids from a prior marriage. And she had no children, but that's what I'd asked for, somebody that just loved my kids. Anyhow, she didn't think that was going to be possible with me having a couple of young kids. And I kept my promise. 2 promises I made her. I would take her to French Polynesia every year, and I would make her coffee every morning and bring it to her. And I kept those promises. So now 35 trips later, And sometimes we do multiple trips per year. Like this year, we actually did 3 trips to French Polynesia: April, June, and September. So I've kept my promise, and that's why we've made so many trips to French Polynesia. It was my promise to her. The other thing, too, is 22 of those 35 trips have been on small ships. We have been on, let's see, one, two, three. We've been on 6 different ships in French Polynesia, with our favorite being the Paul Gauguin, which we have been on her, multiple times. And we've been on actually the Star Breeze multiple times as well. We've been on the Aranui, we've been on the Navigator, we've been on the 2 Princess ships back in the day when we first started cruising in French Polynesia. But our favorite would be the Paul Gauguin. Number 2 would be the Star Breeze, and I have my reasons. Somebody may like the Star Breeze better, and it would be usually for different reasons. Each ship has their own little niche and so forth. But and I'll share those sometimes and so forth. No questions yet, and so we will give it another 5 minutes here. 5 minutes to either text me on YouTube here under live chat and with a question, or you can call me and I'll do my best to answer it. There's been no question, no phone call in here and so forth. Let me put this over here so I see it a little bit better. All right, I'll show one more picture. Oh, maybe another picture here while we're waiting here. This is on board the Paul Gauguin, and I'm at the rear of the ship up on deck 8. And you see I got the day's itinerary up there, my first cup of coffee up there, and of course I'm watching the morning sunrise. No questions. Okay, beautiful. I love being up in the morning before everyone else is up, and the lighting is superb. This is at the end of a cruise, actually. This is I'm deck forward on the Paul Gauguin, and we're coming into the port there in Papeete. And it's always beautiful because it's nighttime and so forth, and you get all those nice starburst on the lights and the twinkling of all the lights in the city and everything else. But this is up on the secret balcony on the Paul Gauguin. Well, it looks like we're not going to have any questions yet this morning. Again, we'll give it another 3 minutes here. You can call me at 805-320-0930 with a question, or you can text me the question right on my YouTube channel there on the live feed. Let's see. Yeah, this is a picture here taken up on deck 8, the pool deck on the Paul Gauguin. The island of Moorea is in the background. Again, I'm catching that morning light. Just beautiful, just beautiful. It doesn't get much better than this. Love it. Let's see here. And this is one of those beautiful turtles there in Moorea. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Matter of fact, I think I'll eliminate the question here so you can see the pictures a little bit better there. Again, you can call me at 805-320-0930 or text your question live here on YouTube. Let's see here. Another picture maybe. I think I showed this one the other day. This is coming into Motu Mahana on the Beecher. And of course, a Polynesian god awaiting us. The Paul Gauguin sits in the background here. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. No phone calls, no texts, or I should say, no chat. Again, taking on Motu Mahana here and just framing up the ship there with a little coconut and so forth. A couple of people swimming out there in the lagoon. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have any questions today. I'll give one more minute here. Call me in, 805-320-0930, or you can just chat with me here and ask your question live on YouTube. Hey, all right, girls, yes, they really look like this. And he was one of the Gauguins, and of course he's blowing the conch. In the background is the Paul Gauguin and a beecher. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh, I showed this picture the other day too. Seriously into his dance routine. This is taken on the island of Rangiroa, and this is taken at the aquarium. The aquarium is absolutely stunning. Thousands and thousands of fish, some reef sharks. If you look closely on the bottom, 20 feet below you, you'll usually see some eels swimming along. In the background there is the Palgogan. Again, this is taken on the island of Rangiroa. Well, we've put in our 10 minutes today, and no phone calls, no live chat, so I'm going to call it a day, and I'm going to go eat my breakfast. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. And again, remember, I'm going to be doing this Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time right here on my YouTube channel. Tuesdays and Thursdays are just question and answer times. I may share a couple of pictures, a couple of stories. And then on Saturday, it will be a time for you to ask questions, as well as me actually doing a presentation, an actual presentation, okay? So enough said, y'all have a good, wonderful